Hey, what's happening, guys? It's pretty sunny outside today, and it is hot. We got Mr. K over there. He's currently doing maintenance on the plants. He's doing his due diligence to make sure we get some produce. I just got done taking photos of all of these Ronco parts, and a lot of them are going to be sold in a lot. But there are some individual pieces. I also got that door, too. Since these are ready to go, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get them listed today, boxed up, and ready for sale. I didn't have to pay too terribly much for the machine, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and price competitively and get this stuff out of here as quick as possible. It looks like I might be getting involved with a very good reselling opportunity. I recently came across it from one of my new friends. I'm going to get some more details soon, but it should be exciting. For now, I'm going to get inside and try to list this stuff. Okay, just cleared off the cart. And I went ahead and put the Ronco parts in this tote right here, but I'm definitely going to have to get this tote cleared out before tomorrow morning because this is the Richard tote. So I got to run this down to Mr. K. Always remember, folks, it's always good to return things as good or better than the way you found them. That's a pro tip from your pal Josh. Hey, what's happening? I'm back to the grind. I'm trying to get a couple of projects done. It looks like we might be getting some rain soon. I'm trying to get this stuff photographed before that happens. The sun has definitely disappeared. I got this pasta machine over at Kevin's tag sale at the auction house. I ended up paying him $3 for it, but I'm just going to try to part it out. I've never sold anything like this, but I looked up the parts on eBay, and they sell for okay money. But since I only paid $3 for it, it should be a guaranteed win. So I've got this machine over here parted out. And these are the parts that I took off of it, including this measuring cup. And one of the reasons I like stuff like this is because you can sell just the measuring cup on this for about $18, which is really good if you consider that I only paid $3 for the whole thing. And a really cool thing about stuff like this is you can find it pretty much all the time. Like kitchen parts are not exactly a picker's first choice. A lot of times I'll go to garage sales at the end of the day and I'll find just a bunch of great stuff to part out. And no, it's not like video games and fire, but you can make some pretty good money on this stuff. Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm over here at the light table. It's Monday night. Today was pretty busy. I had 10 items sell over the weekend, and I had to pack them up this morning. So I figured I'd show you guys what sold between Friday and Sunday. The first thing I sold was this Hurley bathing suit. I took a best offer on these for $15 plus shipping. I think I paid $5.25 for those. The next item that sold was this copy of Double Dribble for the NES. I picked this game up about 2 years ago when I found that super banger of a NES deal. And there were several games in there that were worth over $100. There was like 40 titles. There was the NES system with accessories, and I paid $100 for everything. So this thing has long been paid for. I actually kept the most expensive titles for my collection. But anyway, it sold for $9.99 with free shipping. I sold this pair of NBN swim shorts. They were part of a big haul I got from the Salvation Army. And I think I paid about $3 for these. But I sent out offers for $15, somebody accepted, so they sold for $15 plus shipping. I sold these Hero Quest booklets. I picked this game up at the Savers probably about 2 years ago. It sat around on my shelf forever because I always wanted to find a Hero Quest, and I finally did. And I've been partying it out for the last probably 6 months. I've paid like $2.99 for this game, and the game's probably made like 50 times that much so far. But somebody bought these booklets for $14.99 plus shipping. I sold this set of Omega Juicer Bowls. I had them up there for $20 or best offer. Somebody sent me a $15 offer, and I accepted. The parts from this machine have also paid for the machine over and over and over again. So I don't mind sharing the love. I sold that electric toothbrush that I picked up at the Salvation Army last week. I ended up paying $5 for it. It sold for $19.95. And I think it was between a $7 and $8 profit after all was said and done. I recently listed this Wii stand. It sold for $7.95 with free shipping. I sold this Avon perfume spray. It sold for $15, free shipping. I got this keyboard in a box slot of stuff that I got from Tom. I tested it, it was working fine, so I listed it for $15 plus shipping, and somebody purchased it. I sold these Ronco rotisserie gloves They've been listed for a long time. I did a little research and noticed that I was way overpriced. So I brought them down to $10.99 and somebody purchased them. So that's what I sold over the weekend. And today I sold a total of 4 items. I listed this vintage leaf height egg slicer yesterday. I got this at a tag sale that was near my house a while back, where I picked up that cool looking wool hat, and there was a bunch of other stuff. I paid the lady $20 for everything, and she had a bunch of cool stuff in a free box. I listed it for $16.95, and a buyer bought it today, and she sent me a message telling me that she's been looking for this specific model forever. So I'm sure I probably could have got a little bit more for it, but at least she's happy, and she probably got a great deal. I sold another part to that Hero Quest game. These are miscellaneous tiles. I had them listed for $15 plus shipping, and I sent out an offer of $10, and somebody accepted. I think it was Saturday when I was down at the More Than a Thrift store. I picked up that Ronco rotisserie, and these gloves were in it. I believe the gloves are probably brand new. They're very shiny, and they don't look like they've had any kind of use. So I put excellent condition in my listing, and that was the fastest that I've ever sold a pair of Ronco gloves. The buyer paid $17.95 with free shipping. A few months ago, I picked up some cones for a KitchenAid. It was a set of 3. These are kind of long tail items. I had a variation listing, and somebody bought this. It's the number 2, and they paid $14.99 with free shipping. And the last thing that sold was this vintage Victor Vale manufacturing stapler. It's got a really nice look to it. I believe it's probably from the 60s or 70s. I took a best offer of $7.50 plus shipping. It's going to go flat rate envelope, and it's going out to the West Coast, City of Angels. So I'm going to get that stuff packed up, and you're probably wondering, what else are you going to do? Well, since you asked, I guess I'll have to tell you. A while back, I got this remote-controlled car from Tom in one of the box lots. Does it work? I really don't know. It comes with a remote control, but the remote control is missing the cover. I just happened to have this thing that wouldn't sell forever, and it's a battery and charger for this type of stuff. I'm going to throw it in even if it doesn't go with it, and I'm just going to try to sell it as is or for parts. But as you can see, I actually had to fashion a box out of 2 boxes, so it was a little bit of a hassle. But I've got all this crap over here, and I really just want to get this stuff listed because I want to get this area back. And I want to get that area back. You know, I'm just tired of the stuff being all in my way. So if I can just get this stuff listed, I'll be very happy. And as you guys can tell, since I've been listing more, now I know you're probably saying, but of course if you're listing more, you're selling more. But, you know, my mentality sometimes is I want the stuff that's already been listed for a year to sell. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that. This stuff is going to sell when the people want it, not when you want people to buy it. So seriously, if you really want to make some more money, you just got to keep listing any and everything you can get your hands on. This is now my 9th summer reselling. I started back in late summer of 2013, and I haven't looked back since. But I got to tell you, every year I learn more and more and more. Anyway, I'm going to get this stuff packed up. I'm going to try to shoot some photos. Tomorrow I might hit the thrift store. I'll probably definitely hit the dump. And hopefully we're going to find some stuff. Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Tuesday afternoon. It's pretty late. It's about 4 o'clock. Mr. K's over there. He's got the coals going. I think we're going to have some bratwurst later on. I went over to the Salvation Army today. I kind of got a late start. I didn't even leave the house till about 11:30 or 12. And I walked around for about an hour and a half. And I did manage to pick up a few small things. What I'll do is put sold comps of similar items sold either up there or there. I thought the 50% off on housewares sale was still going on, but unfortunately it was not. And I also did not get any type of 15% discount. Sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. It just all depends who's working. Some of the ladies up there like me, some and not so much. But I often ask myself, how could you not like all this big nugget? One of the items that I found today was this popcorn maker. It's a glass microwave maker, Catamount I believe it's called, made in the USA. I paid $3 for this, and I think it should do okay. I found this Weston hamburger press. These can also do all right in pre-owned condition. I paid $3 for this one. I bought this really groovy looking Tupperware container. It's got a really cool color to it, almost like a vintage 80s green and yellow and pink look to it. I thought it was cool as hell, to be honest with you guys. I thought it was going to be 75 cents, but even at $1.50, I'm happy with it. I'm not sure how much I'll get for this. I didn't see any others listed. I'm going to try to sell this for like 25 plus shipping or best offer and see what happens. It's just got a unique look to it. I'm going to have to clean it up a little bit though. This is a vintage tack-it pattern maker. It was $1. And it looks like they don't sell for a whole lot of money, but I think I should be able to make some kind of profit on it. I found this silicone cookware. It's made by a company called Epicure. I haven't really had a whole lot of great luck trying to sell like silicone cookware. This had no price tag on it, but she ended up charging me $3. I figured I would take a gamble because it looks like new ones sell for okay money. So wish me luck. This item right here is made by Steve Madden, and it's still new. It's got the little plastic thing over the chain. I think this goes on like some kind of like ladies bag, and it looks like they sell for okay money. This was, I believe, $1. I found this Xylus garlic press. I actually sold the same one time for $25, and the buyer ended up returning it because it took too long to get to his house, and he ordered another one, so he sent it back. It's still listed, no takers yet, but for 50 cents, I'll take another. This is a med center alarm clock. Basically what it does is it tells you when you need to take your pills. I found this one time over at the Savers in Portsmouth, and I ended up selling it for pretty good money. This was $2, and I definitely think there's room for profit with this. I kept on walking by the window today, and I saw this guy right here. It's an iRobot gutter cleaning kit. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before, but I looked it up on eBay, and it looks like they were selling for pretty good money. There was a lot of stuff back there today, and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take to get put out, and I kind of wanted to go home. Anyway, I saw Janet back there. I said, hey, how much you going to get for that iRobot back there? And she kind of acted a little bit annoyed that I was asking her, but she went back there and asked the guy that works on this stuff, and he said he couldn't figure out how to get it working. I think maybe a battery or something's missing. So she let me have it for $5. I'm pretty sure I'll make some good money on it. I might have to sell it as is or for parts, but I'm pretty sure the right person will buy it. So that's all I found over at the Salvation Army. Then I decided to shoot over to my local dump. I gave them a $2 donation today, and I picked up a few items. I found this game called Scrutinies, the game of closer looks. I've never heard of it before, but I checked out the comps, and it looks like they do okay, so I went ahead and grabbed it. The dump that I go to has a big gaylord of books, and I usually just look around a little bit. Sometimes I'll look some up. There were some textbooks in there today. Most of them were worthless, but I did find a couple that had some value. I found this one in there, and I think this will probably sell for a few dollars. I think this is probably going to be the find of the day over at the dump. It's a chemistry AP 10th edition book, and it looks like these sell for great money. So I'm going to probably get this thing listed because it won't be long. The kids will be going back to school. So that's what I found today. I've been on this kick lately where I just want to list. I just want to try to get those sales. It's just been really slow for me. And I figured as long as the stuff is listed, it's listed. So, you know, I could do it now or 6 months from now, but I got to do it at some point. Stuff is just going to keep on coming in. So might as well just do it whenever you get a chance. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go get this stuff put up, and I'll talk to you in a bit. You probably already know this, but when you're at a thrift store and you're looking over items, make sure you check out the condition really well. I got these fins at the Salvation Army, I think last week. They were $5 and I didn't get any kind of discount. I just started looking real close and I saw like this right here that I didn't see before. And I saw it over here. And so I just pulled and look what happened. This thing just peeled right in half. And they're going to take up quite a bit of real estate in the garbage. So basically, I paid $5 to throw trash away. So if you guys are getting ready to spend $5 on some sporting equipment, make sure it's in good shape. Talk to you next time.